Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 22 of Direwolf20's OmniFactory series, where today I'm just keeping an eye on my polyethylene, boy did I get a lot of comments about that one, production line. So last episode we set this whole thing up, right? Biomass is being produced, turned into ethylene, combined with sulfuric acid, being turned into, biomass is being produced, turned into ethanol, being combined with sulfuric acid to make ethylene, which is then being combined with oxygen that we get from water to make polyethylene. And I'm also keeping, wow, that's a lot of buckets, 72 out of 64,000 buckets. Okay, cool. Did I turn you off? Polyethylene, yes, I turned this off because I started looking at what we can use polyethylene for. And it's more than just the plates. We can use it to craft things as well. So we're probably going to need polyethylene for a handful of things in the near future. So I wanted to, aside from these ingots, right, and plates, I just decided, we're going to probably need some of this. Though, to be fair, I bet we could probably melt this back down into fluid if we needed to, right? Yes, we could. So I could keep the plate production going, and then when we needed the fluid, that way we wouldn't have to store it in tanks, right? We could just store it in the items for now. Down the line, we'll probably want to store a fluid version of this for stuff. But for now, we could just keep it in plate form and then fluid extract it back to liquid. No reason, right, to not do that because it's the same amount, 144 millibuckets. So yeah, I'm down with that solution. Let's actually do that. So I had turned somebody off. What'd I do? Set you to not insert? Yeah, you can insert again. So you can start getting all that polyethylene so we can have a lot of sheets of it. And then, like I said, if we need something, we can just fluid extract it. Other things I did between episodes. So I found that we were struggling a little bit with power over here on this line with just the amount of machines running, especially if I decided I wanted to run my blast furnace, which is a lot of power, right? So what I did was I upgraded the capacitor bank to a vibrant capacitor bank, and that was a quest somewhere in here. I forget where it was. That's right, it was down here probably. But you know what? I did a bad job of getting the double layer capacitor in my inventory, didn't I? I did do a bad job questing wise. Hopefully there's not too much shenanigans down there that I missed out on. But I basically did a bunch of crafting, and I again put all the stuff right in the AE system. Do I still have any extra double layer capacitors? I might have a few extra of these. I could just craft one. There you go. Sweet. And then advanced and then octadic, right? So, do I have an extra advanced laying around? I don't think I do. I have the basic. Yeah, see, I used my advanced to make the vibrant. Because in this pack, you have to use your advanced to make vibrant. There's no alternate recipe that doesn't need the advanced ones. So I'll probably just knock that quest out at some point. Not too worried about it. We'll just do it off camera at some point. But hey, that unlocks the VAT, and it also unlocks octadic capacitors, doesn't it? Let's make that so we can get the VAT going. I feel like that's a good idea. So octadic capacitors, we're going to need glowstone. I'm just kind of checking out what we need right now. And then vibrants. Do we have any extra energetics? Yeah, we do. I made a bunch of some things. I used up all my ender pearls though that I had. So let's get a couple diamonds. I thought it was called dust. Yeah, there it is. Pulsating dust. And then you guys can combine into ender pearls. And I'm pretty sure this guy needs to be blast furnaced into a vibrant alloy. How we doing over here, kids? Not bad. I've been smelting up a bunch of stainless steel and aluminum just because I sense we're going to need a lot of that in the near future. Not entirely sure how much, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so now with the ender pearl done, let's drop these dudes in here. Now with those dudes smelting up the two of them, we should be good for the middle tier. So that's pretty much what I did. I also upgraded my conduiting down there because everything was, I turned it all into vibrant alloy. Max output 8192. Why don't I feel like that used to be higher? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Somebody in here is going to be capacitor, octadic. That's what I want. Booyah. See, if you don't put it in your inventory and you put the result directly into the thing, right, directly into the A system, it doesn't count for the quest completion, which is a bummer. So that's where we're at. Basically, a bunch of cool stuff. So today's episode, let's see, what should we get working on? So now that we've got polyethylene, right, we should have the ability to make more patterns pretty easily, which is good. And you guys are coming along nicely. Oh yeah, look at that. We already have a stack of polyethylene sheets. How cool is that? How cool is that? So I should be able to request like 20 of you. So you need to know how to make coal dust. And you need to know how to make tin alloy ingots. That shouldn't be too bad, right? So you don't know how to make coal dust yet, but you should learn that that is a pulverizer recipe with coal. And then tin alloy is an alloy smelter recipe, right? I want both the ingot versions. And this is why we need more patterns, because we're using a lot of patterns. So we've got a macerator down here somewhere. There it is. Sweet. And you might notice that I have item conduit here. I was processing aluminum dust so that we could get more aluminum, because we've been needing a lot of that. Alloy smeltery recipe? Cool. So again, the main purpose for me right now is to do my best to make sure that we have everything that we need, right? So we need more tin ingots, but otherwise we're cool, right? So let's just do 20 for now. Oh, we are really short on tin ingots. Available 59, missing 1, so close. Do we have tin on my scanner thingy here? We do, we do. Did I find tin somewhere? There's tin ore here. And then there's tin here. Let me go look at those and maybe do a little bit of mining just for like 5 minutes, because I really want to get that accomplished. So I need more tin, basically, is where we're at. And I know one of those veins is good. Also, notice I replaced my seeds out here with canola. I think we're going to be getting into canola-based power at some point relatively soon, so I wanted to start stocking up. That's why I had that drawer on me. I made double drawers. All right, so one of these two, I think. Was this the tin vein that I liked? I want to say this was the tin vein that I liked. Yeah, lots of tin and cassiterite. And cassiterite is basically tin. So, back in a minute. All right, backlog chest worth of taking care of stuffs. Yay, tin. All right, so that should get me what I need now. At least enough to kick off the 20 patterns that I want. Nice. So the whole auto crafting process is up and running. That is cool. I like it. So I'm looking at where we are quest-wise, and there's definitely a few things I would like to invest some time in at the moment. I see there's some quests here. I thought I saw one that looked very interesting to me from Actually Editions. I thought there was an upgrade here. Did the quest change? No, there it is. Vertical digger. Yes. Place a vertical digger over an ore vein. Feed it RF, and you will quickly rip up the entire vein for you. Can we try that? Does that sound like a good time? I would love to automate mining a little bit. Can we throw that on our to-do list? How hard would that be? So we need the diamond drill from Greg Tech. We need a flux bore, and we need a drill from Actually Editions, and some aluminum casings and some void crystal blocks. So I'm not too sure how crazy a lot of these things will be. Not terrible. Does it have to be the reinforced one? It looks like it. It's not cycling like this one is. So that doesn't look too bad, because it's just electrum, invar, copper. All right, that's not too bad. Acquired by exploration of lost cities or buildings or vanilla dungeons. Really, though? Really? You're going to make me look for that? Really? Killing me. This stuff seems to be pretty reasonable. It's some of the stainless steel tier, but like we have sterling and stainless, so we're cool on that. And this drill, some diamantine, a diamond drill plate, another drill core, energetic alloys, void crystals. This is all attainable, but I will need 2 drill cores, ideally 3, because I wouldn't mind having a drill instead of a hammer for when I want to go manually mining. Should I go explore for a few minutes and see if we can't find a drill in one of these houses? I mean, there's a lot of houses here, right? So, it's possible we'll get lucky. Realistically, I need a decent amount, though. Alright, let me go exploring for a bit, and we'll come back. I'll tell you one thing, even though I can't find any chests, these cities are a nice source of iron bars, which we know are tricky to make. And nether quartz. Just putting that out there. I'm gonna keep looking for a few more chests. I've spent like actually a decent amount of time looking for chests. I've found one so far, and it was empty, which is a little concerning, a little bit. But they're actually, I don't know what the deal is. Like it feels like chests are not as common as I thought they would be in these lost cities. I thought there were more of them. See what happens. Hey, where'd you come from? Back to work, looking for chests. See, here's a chest, but it's also empty. They're few and far between, and so far I haven't found any with loot them. So I might have to cheat this in if I can't find one. We'll see what happens. Alright, well I found a chest with a few things in it, so that's at least a good sign. So yeah, there's some weirdness going on with the chests for sure. I don't know if it's just my particular spawn or what the deal is, but I'm noticing quite a few. It's weird, sometimes they're invisible even, and until I mouse over them or right click in that general area, they don't appear. And then the chests are almost typically super frequently empty. So that's not cool. I might, like I said, I've been running around here for maybe half an hour now looking for anything, and I found maybe 5 or 6 chests total, and of the ones that I did find, only 1 actually had any items in it. Oh, alright, now I can say 2 had items in it. Well, that's cool. Still uncommon, though. I'm wondering if there's some kind of, like, based on what the chest might have on it, causes it to be weird. I mean, I am maybe exploring new territory at this point, so maybe that's helping. You know, that could be helping. I might be exploring new territory at this point. So if that's true, that could be a help for us. Purple drink. Okay. Because if you look at my map, you can see here I'm kind of in a newish area. The map's always been a little bit weird about that. Let's see if I go outside, if it'll be more clear about where I've explored and where I haven't. Day? Yeah, there we go. So this does actually look like maybe a newish area. So maybe there's a newer version of Lost Cities from that was originally there, and now any new World Gen chests are actually behaving themselves. Yeah. Ooh, look at all these enders. Alright, now we're talking. I think any chests near my base might be a problem, but any Lost Cities that are far enough away from my base that I haven't explored there yet might be the key. Alright, things seem better now. Things absolutely seem better now. So let's spend some time. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Oh, dark steel too. I'll absolutely take that. Thank you. Alright, back to, alright, I was about to give up. I super duper was, and then, nope, don't need to give up. Things are going pretty smoothly now. Like, I don't think I need wheat, though. I'll take aluminum dust. Oh, yeah. Look at all these enders. I should probably, like, pick which one's the best and keep it. And established traveling? Yeah. So this is direct empowered 3. This is empowered, and this is empowered 2. That's pretty cool. This one has travel on it. I usually don't like my enders to have travel on them, but direct. I forget what direct means. Teleports mine things directly into your inventory. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I think I'm going to keep this one. That looks pretty nice. I don't know if I'm going to use it just yet as my weapon. I probably want to upgrade it a few times before I want to start actually properly using it. But yeah, I don't know that we need iron horse armor. Dark steel boots would be nice to have, though. Nether quartz, I think we're cool on that. And iron, you know, it seems like you might want to have iron at all times, but I feel like I have enough iron. Alright, let me now go properly exploring throughout some of these guys and hopefully find more chests that have more loot and the drills that I need. I want 3. I need 2. So if I find, you know, a couple, I'll be happy. We'll see how rare they are. I'm not entirely sure what to expect with regards to that. See? Yeah. I can tell you that things are rare. Neodymium Dust. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Beat it. Back in a little bit. Well, guys, we're home. And Neodymium Dust, that's cool. All these capacitor upgrades I grabbed because they're kind of nice to have. Staff of Traveling wouldn't be terrible. I did find an empowered 4 ender. That has travel on it, which I usually don't like. Just because I usually tend to keep my sword in my main hand, and I'm always like shift right clicking things by mistake when I have travel on the sword. So I generally don't like travel upgrade on my sword, but I grabbed it because, you know. You're only empowered? I thought I had an ender that was even better than that. Didn't I have an ender that was empowered 3? I thought I grabbed an ender that was empowered 3. Or maybe it was 2. I forget. So I just gave up and decided I'm just going to cheat in some drill cores. Because there's just... I spent literally over an hour looking and I found 0. So I don't personally like the quests that are like you have to go out and explore a lot. Because A, it makes your world size larger. B, it's a lot of time consuming. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to cheat them in. So hopefully nobody's too upset about that, but it is what it is. So let's see, steel plates and stainless steel plates. We're going to need a lot of that. And a few other things. So why don't I get to crafting? Because I would love to get this vertical digger going, just so I don't have to mine so much. I mean, I haven't been mining that much, but it would be nice to be able to like automatically pull it up, right? That would be super cool. My power should be nice and fully charged now because I was pretty low on power, but now we should be full because I've been running around the world for, like I said, no joke, an hour. So let's turn this guy back on so we can cook up the last of our stainless steel. Might even have a little bit more aluminum to make. A little bit. We could process more if we wanted to. What I've been doing typically is coming over here, grabbing a stack or 2 of aluminum, which I always lose track of in here. And I can drop them into this macerator, and they'll basically feed into there and then be dumped into the inventory of AE, and then we can process it. All right, so let me try out this vertical digger. I don't know the last time I messed with it, but I'm definitely interested in trying it. So back in a few, I'm going to craft all these things. All right, guys, so currently crafting an electrum gear downstairs, which should be done right about now-ish. Oh, I was so close. Apparently I wasn't that close. What's taking so long, bro? You actually should be done by now. Are you taking that long? Wow. Electrum gears take a while to extrude. Well, today we learned. I do have to remind myself that some metals take longer to extrude than others, which is kind of cool. I like that. But there's your flux bore, right? So there's step 1 of 3 drills that we need to make. Back in a few after I make the rest. Cool. So I need to make this one, and I have to make this one, which is going to be the hassle, I think. All right, guys, if I'm not mistaken, this should be drill number 2. Huzzah. All right, cool. Now on to drill number 3. This one shouldn't be too bad. How are we for this stuff? We're getting there. We're going to need a small lithium battery, it looks like. Does it have to be lithium? Cadmium also works. Cool. Or sodium? Because I think I have one of those, don't I? Don't I have an extra small sodium battery? I wonder if it has to be empty. That might be the case. I'm going to hang on to this and see if it does. Worst case, I can make one very easily, right? So I need 2 small stainless steel gears. I need the sterling silver tip, which I should probably... I'm going to make steel... Are you cool to make that? Nice. And we're going to need the hammer. Cool. And then I just need 2 small stainless steel gears, which I think I can put through the... Yeah. I haven't taught this recipe yet. Quest complete. Small gear. I've been using this extruder for a lot of things. So like the stainless steel plates I just made, these guys, there is no compactor recipe. There's a thermal expansion compactor, but not the one from Greg Tech. So if you want to make those gears, you can either fluid solidify, or you can use an extruder with an extruder shape, which is what I went with. So just as an FYI, that's a thing that's a thing, right? We need an LV electric motor, which doesn't look terrible. Really? We're that low on copper? To be fair, I do use a lot of that stuff. I really, really, really do. Actually, I think I can tell you just to straight up make copper, can I? Yeah. Let's get make 100 of those. Make 100. Just do the thing. And we'll be back once that's right. We're going to need the stainless steel screw, though, which we can make in a lathe. But we're going to need the stainless steel bolt, which is going to need a stainless steel rod, which I'm assuming, because I think I just saw that to be the case, but you can't do that, can you? Oh, you can. Does that work? Oh, good. Okay, cool. And then we just get a saw for you guys, and then lay them up into the screws. Cool. So not terrible, right? You're done. You should be good now. So that's a screwdriver. That's all we need now. That ain't so bad. That wasn't terrible. Now, do you work or no? You do. Nice. Okay, cool. So that means now that we should be good to make this guy. So we're just going to need some aluminum casing, which is going to need some more crushed black quartz. So somebody remind me how we got that. Electrolyzed 4 quartzite dust. Happen to have some handy. So I'll come back when that's done. How's our fluids? Wow, we have a lot of hydrogen and oxygen in there from whatever we've been electrolyzing. All right, pulverization complete. Everything's ready here. This is the 4th of these guys, right? So now the only thing, that actually should be it. That should be it. So that, and that, right? That, and that. Oh, I think I just learned something very important. Does that have to be a diamond drill? I think I just learned something very important about the Greg Tech drills. Not the end of the world. We'll be right back. That was actually not that big of a mistake, to be fair. That was actually really easy to remedy. Cool. Okay, so now you should be cool, right? So we should have the flux bore and the drill. Oh, come on. What now? Flux bore reinforced. That's what we got. You take any one of these drills and the diamond drill LV. That's what we got, right? Diamond drill LV. Just in case it makes a difference. See? That shift clicked its way in, but it's not actually giving me the vertical digger. That's interesting. Wonder if we put it in one of these guys, if it would work. Ah. Ah, so that's weird. Oh, you don't like my diamond drill again. What's up, bro? What don't you like about it? What don't you like? So you can go there, you can be there. So that's diamond drill LV, 0 EU. 0 out of 100,000 EU. So maybe it has to be the right battery. That's the only thing I can imagine. 4 more of these, please. Missing wrought iron, because of course we are. Part of the reason I'm doing this. I bet the quest even says this. Nope, it doesn't. Alright, so we need 4 more steel plates. 2 more stainless steel. These dudes. 4 more diamonds. And that should be pretty cool. So you were made drill tip. Diamond drill tip is what we want. So that'll be quick. Cool. So then you ultimately just need to be that. With the drill tip. Another one of these, which should be relatively easy. We'll just lathe it up. And then magnet it up. They're nice and quick to make. Cool. And now you want it to be 100,000 EU. So is that lithium? Does it have to be lithium? Because that's what 100,000 is. Right, we get 120 from cadmium. So we're going to want a small lithium battery. So that is just made like that. Okay, that's not terrible. Cool. So you go like that in the screwdriver. Drill number 3, third time's the charm. Killing me, Smalls. That's 100,000 EU, just like that one. What? What? What's wrong with it now? Oh, it's so bad. What is wrong with you now? 12,800 level 3. 12,800 level 3. Attack damage 6, mining speed 24, 0 out of 100,000 EU. Tier LV. That is the right one, I promise. I promise that's the right one. I promise. Alright. This is the episode of cheating. This is the episode of cheating. Look, I'm voiding these 3. Okay. And then I'm going to get myself a vertical digger. Cool. Quest complete. I'm not sure what I was doing wrong. I'm really not. But I needed to get my vertical digger going on. I needed it. I tried 3 times, guys. But hey, we got 100 omnipennies out of that. So that's cool. So why have you not recognized... Ah, because I haven't done an Inuri crystal block yet. That's fine. I don't think I need to do that right now. Should we try out this vertical digger? The other thing is the phantom booster. Up to 3 phantom boosters can be placed to talk to increase its area of effect. I wouldn't mind those. How hard is it to get a phantom booster? That doesn't look terrible. You need pulsating iron plate and endopearl plates. So that looks doable. Block of quartz. That all looks reasonably attainable. How about we do this? Here's what I'm going to do. Let's make more of these, because clearly we need that. Hey, come back here, you. Do we have an extra capacitor laying around? We don't really, but here's what we could do. Let me make a couple of these dark steel plates. We don't have any dark steel, but you could make me 8 steel, right? Yeah, I think that should be doable. Let's come back in a sec. Yeah, let's come back in a sec once this is done. I'm going to make a second tier capacitor. A, to complete this quest. Right? The advanced capacitor bank. And B, to charge up and bring with me so that I can run that thing and try it out. Cool? So we'll be right back. You know what, actually? I'm going to do that between episodes. So between episodes, I will make that. For now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time, and we will set up this vertical digger and try it out. That would be cool, because I'm low on iron again. Like, seriously. I'm getting low on iron all the time. So I'd like to, you know, make that no longer a thing. So let's get 8 of you so I can alloy smelt that. I like that this can be alloy smelted. We don't have to have obsidian for this because obsidian's annoying to get right now for me. But yeah, Ep23 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. We'll try out the vertical digger. We'll throw some phantom boosters on it. For now, take it easy.